My name is Lin.
The
Check.
first month after the end of the ice. Brutal dismemberment. Dying. I saw a woman walking up slowly. Look down at me. I didn't expect you to be so stupid. Don't be a virgin without that ability. And my fiancé is watching in silence. I hate the lack of resources here. I distributed the remaining supplies to relatives and friends. But in the end he hurt himself. I was born again. Lin Chet. You were fishing again. And I woke up. Incredible looking at the man in front of you. Now I'm sitting at my desk, holding a cup of warm milk tea in his hand. There was noise in my ears. The director's scolding. Colleagues' ridicule. Everybody was smiling. Wait to see my jokes. I grabbed my phone from the table and looked. The mind is instantly awake. It's a week before the end. Extreme cold weather in a week. Global temperatures plummeted. Blizzard keeps falling. Average temperature reached -60 to 70 degrees Celsius. I'm not doing it anymore. Okay. When entering the elevator, he was grabbed by his fiancée Gwen. When he opened his mouth, he scolded angrily. What are you smoking? Quit your job. Don't expect me to support you. I'll just stare at him and wait. I have to give back twice what I have experienced. Too late to think. I hurried to the grain wholesale station. Under the apocalypse, materials are hard currency. A pack of cookies can make a family fight. So, the first thing I had to think about was stocking up on supplies. I will contact the intermediary immediately after going out. Request to rent a large warehouse of more than 5,000 square meters. Mediation is very efficient. Originally, this place provided storage for major supermarkets. There are many shelves. Exactly what I want. Signed the contract. 200,000 deposit. The rest is paid monthly. This is my survival base. Remembering my double mob in my previous life. Break in. The heart is tight. The base needs to be remodeled. I quickly ordered 200 bags of rice boxes of instant noodles of various flavors. Then my eyes fell on the self-heating rice. Crazy ton. After the staple food is done, I ran into the grocery section of the supermarket again. A dazzling array of goods is piled up with trolleys, compressed cookies, canned ham sausage, marinated chicken in progress, chops and fish chops are indispensable. But I happened to meet Zia Z, who was also shopping in the supermarket. This bitch is one of my killers. I looked at him. His eyes are like kui poison. He paused when he saw me. Then take my arm. Honey, why did you buy so much food? What's your business? I pushed him away, not paying attention. Then another empty car came. The entire shelf. Put it all in. 7. You swallow so much. I don't know. I thought the end of the world was coming. Just kidding. Yes, I'm afraid your life will not be long, I said bluntly. The gritted teeth of the chat of the lower limbs. It costs a lot of money to renovate the base. I was an orphan. Years of hard work. I have hundreds of thousands of dollars in savings right now. Pretty well off in normal life. But it's not enough. I think of my great aunt. Previous life. The S family relies on relationships to find out the location of the base. But in the end, only even the cat and dog were taken away. In the face of reality, family love is really worthless. Take out your phone and make a call. Auntie. Didn't you always want to buy this set from me? School district room. One price for million. But I need you to transfer money one time. The aunt on the other end of the phone was silent for a moment. You go to the real estate transaction window. I'll be right there. For me. An hour later, I got a 4 million notification on my phone. Auntie said that her tone was fake. Din opened his mouth. If you have any difficulties, tell your aunt. We're a family. With money. I immediately contacted a famous decoration company in this city. I want to make the base an impenetrable steel fortress. I've already experienced what it's like to die once. Never come a second time. The person receiving is business manager Won Yushin. I want to reinforce the warehouse. Use bulletproof and explosion-proof glass to install a 3-layer ventilation system. To do military grade. To be able to filter harmful gases. But also indoors. Install invisible monitors from multiple angles. Anyway, it needs to be transformed into a fortress. I thought about it and added. The underground warehouse renovates a room. Indoor installation fireplace. Walls plus insulation. The end is coming. The air conditioner and heating will soon be out of use. So the heating problem is solved. Won Yushin was a little surprised. How many enemies has this little girl offended? Miss Lin, our service is customized. He looked me up and down. Your plan costs more to million materials alone. My filial piety money is not a problem. I need you to build it in 5 days. It's nice to see me. The other party suddenly became polite. The contract was signed on the spot. In the apocalypse, a large number of commonly used medicines should be prepared. Fevers, I happen to have a friend who is a medical There is a way. I took out my phone again and started shopping online. Down jacket, gloves. Cold clothing. Stacking should be able to withstand -70 or 80 degrees. And then I went to all the farmers' markets. I only bought vegetables and fruits for 3 months. By the way, it's freezing under the apocalypse. And order enough water and heating. After thinking about it, I quickly drove to a factory, ordered 1,000 large buckets, can store water for several years, go to the largest reservoir in the city overnight, and then quietly transport it to the ground. I also went to the building materials factory, purchased some power generation solar panel, diesel, gasoline, coal, emptied my wallet in an instant. I'm going to go Legia. Straight out 1.60 million. They are very hot. Don't worry about me running away. I'm afraid they'll last a few days in the bedroom. 2 days countdown to the end of the world. I received a call from Won Yushin. Miss Lin. Base renovation completed. Please accept it. Arrive at base. My eyes lit up. A feeling of security. From the outside it looks the same as before. That the whole house has been as required. All equipped with ultra-clear alloy, ventilation and heating systems. The camera has been connected to the circuit. There can be no dead ends. Monitor the base. I keep praising that having money is good. Manager Wang, do you have a channel to get weapons? I whispered. Won Yushin said cautiously to Miss Lin. That kind of thing is not allowed. I'm so afraid the bad guys will come after me, and continued to turn it upside down. I just wanted to get it over and hide at home for self-defense. He didn't say a word. Get me a business card. I was in a remote hunting ground. Connected with each other. Successfully purchased the compound palace. The afterglow of the setting sun falls on my shoulders. All of a sudden a bad breath under my feet is about to fall. A steady and powerful hand suddenly grabbed me. I came back to my senses. Smile at him. My name is Lin Che. What's your name? My name is Extension. And he left without looking back. I'm hearing this name, stunned for a moment. The prestige extended in the previous life is like thunder. He had his own team at the beginning of the apocalypse. Force value is off the charts. This man is awesome, but right now I have more important things to do. This day, I got a call from my fiancé, Guwenjin. Kiki, what have you been busy with recently? Why have the door locks at home been changed? I cursed in my heart that I was busy sending you to hell. He hung up. Scum still doesn't give up. I have nothing to do with Ziajitsi. Did you misunderstand? Contact again in 2 days. I'm busy. I'm so impatient. You've been so weird lately. What do you do mysteriously every day? I also heard that you are at Dashit and rice noodle meat. I was taken aback. Do you care if you have a lot of money? The night of the 31st is the night of the end of the world. I locked the 3 heavy doors. Suddenly a white light appeared in the dark night sky. Disappeared into seconds. Here it comes, my whole body is instantly tense. Cold behind. I stared out the window. It snowed heavily. The temperature plummeted. I took out my phone to check the temperature. It's already minus 15 degrees in just a few minutes. I yawned. A little sleepy. Turn on the air conditioner to the highest level. Sleep first. Turn on your phone early in the morning. The push is all about this big cooling down. The internet is full of complaints. Many people are complaining, scolding at what the hell. It's minus 30 degrees. I cried directly at night. The snow outside is 3 meters high. Traffic came to a standstill. How do you get to work? Of course, some people also express that it is very fresh for a few more days, so you don't have to go to work. Oh yeah. Nobody took it seriously. But then there will be more snow. It will be a natural disaster that mankind cannot bear. I pulled out a tomahawk steak. Eat an unpretentious Western meal to appetizer. Eat slowly. No hurry. At least these enemies can be killed. The next day I woke up to another scene. The wind is howling outside. The goose feather snow is getting denser. The snow is 2 stories high. The whole city is shrouded in oppression. My house is covered by a blizzard. It's hard to see from the outside, but the house filters and pushes air really well. Mobile display. The outside temperature is minus 40 degrees. I turned on the ventilation system. Fireplace on fire. The flames were burning. The temperature in the room also slowly increased to 20 degrees. In the TV news, the live streaming host is wrapped in several down jackets. Report in a steady tone. Due to the sudden drop in temperature, some citizens rush shopping at the supermarket. We are well stocked and well supplied. Acts that cause panic by spreading rumors. We will be held accountable according to law. Blizzard Day 5. The minimum temperature outside has reached minus 60 degrees. Turn off the news. This is happening just like in a previous life. I know the disaster has just begun. Let it go. I took out a pack of hot pot. I boiled a pot of sheep ribs soup in a copper pot. Spread out the dipping sauce. I went to prepare the fat beef with sheep curly juice again. A large table full of all kinds of balls, vegetables, and I made my favorite bowl dish. Fermented bean curd with coriander. Then the phone rang. Open WeChat. It's a message from Gu Wenjin. Kiki snows too much. You didn't freeze, did you? I can't go out now. I heard you were stocking up on a lot of stuff a while ago. Get me something to eat first. And I raised my eyebrow. Point your phone at the hearty hot pot. Recorded a video. Did you say earlier? I've almost eaten all the snacks at home. Now I can only eat hot pot pads to pad my stomach. At this time, Gu Wenjun was hugging Zia curled up on the couch, shaking all over. The air conditioner is clearly the interior still feels like a cold cellar. After a few minutes, do you still want to get married? You used to love me the most. You can't be so stingy with a little food. If you was angry in the past, I would definitely find a way to coax him. Is like looking at a dead man. If you want to eat, go out and buy useful. I also want to see him. The branches are killing each other. Close the chat window. I open the owner group. At this time, Ding Ping, the message shows, director of Juju Industry I'm appealing for calm. In his last life, he begged me for a lot of food. I softened my heart and helped him, but in the end he joined forces with the thugs to rob. I don't know how long he will live in this life. A week later, the blizzard shows no signs of stopping. Finally, someone can't sit still. In the owner group, Director Ding, how long will this snow disaster last? My rice bowl has cottomed out. Some people started complaining in the owner's group. When everyone runs out of food, just wait to die. Are you in charge? The supplies have been dispatched to various communities. Everyone obeys orders. Don't loot. Everyone's emotions were suddenly stirred up. I flipped through them one by one. Find it ridiculous. A woman named Zhao Zixian in the owner group asked for help. Does anyone still have antipyretics? Can I borrow some? My daughter hasn't eaten for 3 days. High fever persists. She's 3 years old. Poor enough. After a brief silence in the group, someone jumped out. The child needs to be reduced. I still have half a bottle of mealing here. A little bit of bread. I'll send it to you. But everything is exactly as everyone thinks. Are you having fun? Now the water and electricity have stopped. But some nuclear power plants are still in operation. We still have 2 hours of internet access every day. I'm practicing slave shooting skills in various physical training. Another week has passed. I open the owner group. Completely fry. Director Ding apparently found the owner can't fry a drop of oil and water. The news everyone sent went unanswered. Only I know what happened. Did he take the supplies and run away? People realized that they had been fooled. Director Ding poked what he received before. They all sent pictures to the group. Take advantage of everyone's compassion. The last round of fundraising. He swallowed it all. Director Ding, you are really capable. Building 3, 602. See how I treat you. The man talking is from the security team. What do you want to do? I warn you. How dare you? I'll call the police and arrest you. At this time, Director Ding finally lost his composure. There is internet in the evening. Someone in the group sent Director Ding video of home being smashed. The old couple were beaten up, lying on the ground wailing. All the hidden materials will also be turned out. I pinched my eyebrows. However, I don't smell anything outside the window. Sweet potatoes roasted on an iron mesh rack, chestnut, and a pot of tea. The aroma rises. Outside is heaven and earth connected. Can't tell where the border is. Some bold people braved the blizzard to go out in search of supplies. But it hardly makes it back. Buried alive in the snow. My warehouse has an invisible exit. Occasionally climb out and throw trash. I looked around with a telescope. The whole city was eerily silent. I've been doing it for a month. 1 hour a day to restore the signal. I will receive countless messages from Gu Wenjun. Kiki is my mistake. Please look at the past love. Can you give me a bite to eat? I was lounging on the sofa in my pajamas with a fruit plate in hand, and they ignored him. It's also very lively in the colleague group. Is there anyone alive? I just escaped from the base. Only half a life left. I'm the only one left in my house. I went through them one by one. Gu Wenjun also appeared. I can't take it anymore. Who will let me live a few more days? He graduated from a prestigious school. Have a good skin. Zigu. I also have a self-high pot here. You can get it if you need it. Reply to the message. She is a female vice president in her 40s, usually well-maintained, divorced, living alone. Gu Wenjun's house was arranged by the vice president. It's the end of the world. You can also give away life-saving food. Heh. I can only say that everyone gets what they need. The next second I received a message from Zia Jitsi. 07, I know you're not in that apartment anymore. As long as you let me live with you, I'll keep your secret. I sneer if you really know something. I'd like to talk to you. Come here. I'm guarding the supplies and it's inconvenient to show up. Zia Jitsi, a desperate situation. I see a little bit of hope. I drink fruit wine, staring vigilantly at the surveillance screen. 2 hours later, I saw a shadow opposite the warehouse. Move slowly here. Wrap tightly, wearing a red hat and a back scarf. It's easy to do alone. I put on my winter suit. Bring a weapon. Climb off the ground through an exit. Spent a long time in a comfortable environment. It came out suddenly and almost froze. Snowflakes fall on the face and immediately turn into water droplets. I hid the compound palace and the sort in the snow. He parked near the warehouse. I want half of your supplies. He went straight to the point. From the day you went to the supermarket to stock up, I followed you to this warehouse out of curiosity. I found out that this place has been renovated. I also saw a lot of large trucks parked here to unload. I smiled. So what? Why should I share it with you? He gritted his teeth and looked ruthless. We have known each other for many years. Why are you so heartless? His hands are hidden behind his bloodshot eyes. Suddenly swung a sharp knife at me. I kicked him in the stomach. The disparity in strength made him choke and fall out for a long time. Another few days later, I was fast asleep. I was suddenly awakened by the sound of a horn. Anyone alive, please respond. We are volunteers. Bring your supplies. So we took refuge. I bring up the surveillance screen. There are several Alaskan dogs in the snow at this time. Pulling to cars of snow. On the sled stood more than 10 people in cold suits, although wrapped from head to toe. But the eyes reveal ferocity and greed. Knife in hand. Heard volunteers coming. Someone broke down and cried. Volunteers are here. The official really didn't give up on us. And I sighed. Confused due to extreme weather. The darkest side of their humanity has been revealed. These people are just thugs who are here to make things happen. Ridiculous residents are not aware of the danger. Everyone is dizzy with hunger. I burned out all the furniture in my house. The last belt is made into soup. If you don't leave, you will die. Soon, the surrounding survivors are almost concentrated. At this time, a leader-like figure emerged from the team, tall and strong, shotgun in hand. If you want to live, please hand over the supplies obediently. Spare you from death. Otherwise today is your day of death. My dad is the head of the police department. You dare to touch me. The leader tilted his head and laughed wildly. Where does the sense of superiority come from? Waste. What else does that person want to argue about? Just listen to two in a row. A bloody hole appeared in the head. A shrill scream resounded through the sky. And I stared at the surveillance screen with a numb expression. Someone ran towards the warehouse, choking on the light, running and screaming for help. Help, anybody? Can you just let us in? The man slammed against the window. The blood instantly congealed on the glass. There's a lot of supplies piled up here. He was clinging to the window, some kind of flash of excitement. Brother Cohn, this seems to be a warehouse. I see the shelf. The man swung the hammer and hit the window hard. This hammer is not small. However, his hammer was sent flying. What kind of window is this so strong? A few younger brothers go together with the body. Dan the door with a hammer. It's just a little bit of paint off the skin. Brother, let me come. Well, a thief's eyebrow pulls out a metal tool. Aim for the keyhole of the first major door. With it. Of course I'm not worried. The triple doors are all equipped with special defenses. I not only take out the controller slowly, tap the button. Instantly a powerful high voltage current through the metal keyhole through his body. Makes a horrible cry. Agnatonmu was shocked and angry. Let out an angry roar. Someone in here must have cut a wall for me. It's finally here. Suddenly a low roar pierced the sky. A snowmobile came rushing over, stable and parked on the edge of the warehouse. A man jumped at least 185. Bulletproof vest and bulletproof wearing pants. A 3-level helmet. A large sniper hanging from his shoulder. The mob turned around, just about to curse. A round black thing rolled underfoot. Didn't wait for them to see clearly. A flash of fire engulfed them in an instant. The mob leader is still alive. Who are you? He opens his mouth, blood gushing out. The lord aimed a gun at the thug's head and shot him in the head. My brain is racing. Thinking about how to escape. Looking out through the hole. The figure of the man gradually appeared in my sight. And he stood there perfectly upright. Come out and breathe in. The voice is clear and cold. I'm cold all over. Stunned in place. Long time no see. I am an extension. I somehow opened the door obediently. He took off his helmet and threw it in the snow, hugging the trembling body that stopped me tightly. Sorry I'm late. I'm confused and confused. His eyes are full of me. And he sat down across from me. It's freezing outside. Just the beginning of all disasters. In your previous life, you killed all those people outside. But his left arm was severely injured. After that, you hid in this warehouse for 5 years. Don't dare to come out until there are no more living people around. But then the flood came. The warehouse was flooded. You said you really don't want to hide human movies anymore. Don't want to drag me down. Didn't hold on anymore. He was choking up. It's like I'm really recalling a long and terrifying past. I made up a story, but my face was full of shock. Hee. Your ex-boyfriend later brought a few people. I want to take your place. I passed out in the snow. Only a few bones left the next day. The body should have been eaten by them. But aren't you here? I stared at him blankly. Still don't believe. He calmed down. I was born again. The year after you left, I entrusted our son to a friend. And I learned something about myself. I don't understand why. As soon as you open your eyes, you will arrive 10 years ago. There's so many things going on. Turns out he was a reborn. The first time the hunting gears of fate have turned. Then his eyes fell on my face. Anyway, you are my extended wife.